Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB matches that are happening on Tuesday, August 8, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Washington Nationals vs. Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies and Washington Nationals are set to face off on Wednesday night, and the Phillies are favored to cover the run line. Looking at the starting pitchers, Ranger Suarez for the Phillies has a better recent track record than Trevor Williams for the Nationals. In his last 7 starts, Suarez is 1-3 with a 4.54 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP over 41.2 innings. Williams, on the other hand, is 1-2 with a 6.06 ERA and a 1.78 WHIP in 32.2 innings. The Phillies' offense has also been better than the Nationals' offense in recent games. In their last 5 games, the Nationals are averaging 5.2 runs per game. The Phillies, on the other hand, are averaging 6.17 runs per game in their last 6 games. Based on the starting pitchers and the recent offensive performances, the Phillies are the better bet to cover the run line on Wednesday night. Trevor Williams is 3-3 with a 5.02 ERA and a .305 batting average against in his 12 road starts this season, while Ranger Suarez is 0-2 with a 5.70 ERA and a .266 opposing batting average in 7 home starts thus far. Since the All-Star break, these offenses have been on a tear as the Nats are scoring 5.18 runs in their 22 games while the Phillies are averaging 4.78 runs during their 23 games. Go with over 10 runs to be scored as these pitchers aren't great and the offenses are doing well. Minnesota Twins vs. Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers host the Minnesota Twins on Tuesday night, and the Tigers are favored to win. The Twins are coming off a 5-game winning streak, but they have struggled against the Tigers this season. In their 6 games against the Tigers, the Twins are 1-5. The Twins are also 4-7 when Gray starts on the road. The Tigers, on the other hand, have been playing well at home. They are 16-10 at home this season, and they are hitting .241 at home. Rodriguez also has an ERA of 1.36 against divisional foes this year. Based on these factors, the Tigers are the better bet to win on Tuesday night. I recommend taking the Tigers to cover the spread. The hitting has improved for the Tigers at home as they are hitting .241. The Twins have the pop to score runs quickly as they have hit the 8th most home runs. 8 runs is far too low for this game and the over is the play. The total has reached 8 runs or more in Minnesota's 5 of their last 6 games. The Tigers' total has reached 8 runs or more in 5 of their last 7 games. Take the over in this game. St. Louis Cardinals vs. Tampa Bay Rays. The Cardinals followed up their win over the Rockies in the 2nd game of their series with a loss in the finale. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win over the Rays, which will give them their 2nd win in their last 3 games and the series lead. St. Louis is averaging 4.65 runs per game. Their .257 batting average is 7th in the league. Their .331 on base percentage is 6th, while their .431 slugging percentage is 7th. Nolan Arenado leads the Cardinals with a .282 batting average and 79 RBI, while Nolan Gorman leads the team with 24 home runs. St. Louis pitching hasn't been good, with the team giving up 4.89 runs per game. Opponents have a .271 batting average against the Cardinals, which is 29th in the league. Their 4.52 ERA is 23rd, while their 1.44 WHIP is 26th. In his last start, Mikolas gave up 6 hits and 3 runs in 7 innings, leading to a 3-2 loss to Minnesota. They will need another solid start from him if they want to win this game. The Rays have won 5 of their last 7 games. They have played well offensively during that stretch and scored 20 runs in their last 3 games. Expect them to play well offensively in this game because they've done a great job batting against right-handers, and McCullers has struggled on the mound in recent starts, especially on the road where he gave up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 12 runs in 2 career starts against the Rays, and with St. Louis having the 8th worst bullpen in the league, they will have a hard time slowing down the Rays in this game. The Cardinals have lost 4 of their last 6 games and 4 of their last 6 road games. They're not playing well offensively and scored only 10 runs in their last 3 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because Eflin has done a great job on the mound for the Rays, giving up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 2 runs in his last home start against the Cardinals and will keep their offense in check once again. Go with Tampa Bay to cover the run line. The Rays played well over the past week and they've won 5 of their last 7 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Cardinals, which will give them their 6th win in their last 8 games and 5th straight win over St. Louis. Tampa Bay is averaging 5.20 runs per game. Their .255 batting average is 10th in the league. Their .328 on-base percentage is 11th, while their .445 slugging percentage is 4th. Yandy Diaz leads the Rays with a .315 batting average, while Isaac Paredes leads the team with 21 home runs and 66 RBI. Tampa Bay's pitching has been good, with the team giving up 3.91 runs per game. Opponents have a .230 batting average against the Rays, which leads the league. Their 3.79 ERA is 3rd in the league, as is their 1.19 WHIP. In his last start, Eflin gave up 3 hits and no runs in 6 innings, leading to a 5-2 win over the Yankees. They will need a similar effort from him if they want to get the win. Our total pick is over. Miami Marlins vs Cincinnati Reds. Braxton Garrett will take the start in the second meeting between these clubs Tuesday. Garrett came away with a no decision in last week's 9-8 extra innings win over the Phillies, giving up 3 runs on 6 hits. Garrett has completed 6 frames just once in his last 7 starts, posting a 5.24 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, and 32.5 BB through 34.1 innings over that stretch. Both clubs are struggling in a big way after the trade deadline. I trust the Reds more in this game, but both clubs have lost 7 of 10. This is a key game for both teams as they are jousting to make it into a wild-card spot. Cincinnati is bottom 5 in staff ERA and WHIP, but the Marlins are 24th in runs and were just swept by the Rangers over the weekend. Take the Reds to come out with a win at home. The Reds and Marlins have played above expectations entering the second week of August, but both clubs are scuffling as they face off in a key series. Entering action Monday, the Marlins have lost 4 straight, 6 of their last 7 and 16 of 21 since the All-Star break. However, they can take some consolation knowing that they are still in the thick of the National League wildcard chase, just 1 half game out of the 3rd and final berth. Cincy has dropped 6 in a row, and the primary reason has been poor starting pitching. They hold the 3rd highest staff ERA, and Weaver has been awful lately. I expect the Reds to win, but there will be runs scored here as both teams are in a slump, especially from the mound with the Reds. Take the over.